If there's one thing that I've learned about the YouTube algorithm, it is that it can definitely be tricky. But at the same time, when things go right, it can be one of the most beautiful things you'll ever see in your life. See, the big misconception is that the YouTube algorithm is all about, your tagging and all this metadata, which it is. But I can tell you right now, after building 10 channels and really analyzing over 1,000 videos and kind of putting away the top YouTubers who just post videos and they explode, really having to dig in and grow these channels, it really boils down to average view durations and click-through rates. So there's a lot that I have on this list unpacking how to blow up this algorithm in 2021. In fact, tagging is only 1 to 2% of the reason your videos get clicked. In fact, YouTube came out and said they would get rid of tags if they could, but there's billions of videos right now with them, so ain't really worth it. I'm going to be explaining the YouTube algorithm in 2021, how you can leverage it, how you can blow up your channel. We're getting after it right now. What's up, everybody? This is Jackson Wilkie with the Channel Junkies. In this channel, we teach you all of today's tips and tricks on how you can grow a successful YouTube channel for yourself, for your business, for real estate, whatever. If that's the information you want, make sure you tap that subscribe button. Click the little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. We are going live on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time as well, so come check us out there. All right, so after growing these 10 YouTube channels and counting, I remember it used to take me about 16, 18 months just to get 1,000 subscribers. And, the first 12 months of that was brutal. Lot of videos and doing them wrong. So there's a lot that factors into the YouTube algorithm. There's a lot of things that you're probably doing right now that are killing your channel, including sharing it on social media. I don't care what you say or who says it or where you hear the information. Sharing your videos on social media is one of the biggest killers I've seen to all of my YouTube channels. I will explain that more in depth, but at the same time, now I'm able to take those basically the same kind of YouTube channels that I started with, and within 2-3 months, I can get, hundreds of thousands of views, thousands of subscribers, and really grow these things quick. And the most important thing is I'm able to leapfrog a lot of the videos that are ranking right now. So what does this really boil down to? The algorithm explained. It's really boiling into your AVDs and your CTRs. So let's start with the CTRs first. Those thumbnails, I'm telling you guys, are getting more and more important. I swear, YouTube's been around for a long time, but it really seems in the last 2-3 years, people are getting good. YouTube is getting so filled up with incredible content and top thumbnails. I remember posting a lot of my videos. I'm kind of looking at one right now back in the day, and I really didn't have to compete with thumbnails because they were all just stills out of the videos. And now I'm I study these things. I actually use a tool called TubeBuddy.com, which when it comes to the algorithm, there's no better a tool on the planet. I would never have known how to use the algorithm and grow these channels. So down in the description below is TubeBuddy. You have to check it out to grow your channel. But I started split testing hundreds and hundreds of thumbnails because I started understanding that 80% of the YouTube videos that were out there had a 4% click-through rate or less. Meaning, if I was able to get up into that 5, 6, 7, 8% range, I knew I was better than 20% of the videos out there. But now with all this competition, these bright colors, these popping thumbnails, there's a lot of good creators out there. I had to get more creative as well. And it's not just colors and eye-popping. There's words. I've actually split tested a thumbnail before where I just changed 2 words in the thumbnail and one of them got a 3% better click-through rate. It's unbelievable how that stuff works, but now I really need you guys to understand that these thumbnails, they're huge to your click-through rate, but that is one of the biggest misconceptions, is that it is all of your click-through rate, and it's not. The title is so important to your click-through rate because they're actually searching, something else. So first and foremost, when it comes to the algorithm, you've got to own the search. Again, I use a tool called TubeBuddy.com. There's other ones out there like Keywords Everywhere and stuff. I don't like those because I used to use them, but they're for Google and they bring up way different searches than actual YouTube searches. So using a tool like TubeBuddy is going to actually pull data from YouTube. And not only is it going to pull that data from YouTube, but you're able to go over and select a weighted tab. And when you select that weighted tab, it actually is going to show you how your channel will rank for those keywords. And so it's an incredible tool to be able to filter out. Now, the other important aspect of TubeBuddy is not only when you search those keywords, does that come up? On the right-hand side, sometimes it's going to bring up a bunch of other suggested titles that you may be able to rank easily for. So now you've got, a title that maybe you can rank for. It shows you in TubeBuddy you have a good chance of ranking. That's number one. Number two, you got to pair that thing up with thumbnails. So what I do is I used to back in the day just do a thumbnail and watch it for a couple weeks, see how it did, change it. Now, through the A/B split test through TubeBuddy, you're able to actually launch a video out of the gate with 2 different thumbnails, and you can see which one works better. I like to just select the option where you can run it until there's significant data, and what that means is one thumbnail is just going to drop off, the other one will stay. But that's how I was able to really start cracking the algorithm here. And so I know what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, I need to find all these keywords. I need to build these incredible thumbnails. There's so much to this. Yeah, there is. But at the end of the day, that's the easy part. You understand this is a search engine, and you got to find those things. The hard part for me was now that I started getting better. I remember I was like, man, I started dominating the SEO research. And this is what all the top YouTubers told us to do. Just go find these keywords that you can rank for and do the video. But what they don't tell you is, like, you've got to actually make a good video. And so it really boils down to that AVD. So when I'm teaching, my hundreds of clients, thousands of clients, how to really start ranking and dominating on YouTube, it's longer videos. So you have to look at what kind of videos you're doing. So if I'm teaching people how to grow YouTube channels, and I'm typing in how to grow a YouTube channel or the YouTube algorithm, I'm seeing that a lot of the top videos that come up in search are that 6-minute to 9-minute range. And that just seems to be, when you're trying to figure out how to do YouTube algorithm and stuff, that just seems to be kind of the money spot, 6, 7, 8 minutes for those videos. So if I start doing 20-minute videos, that crowd doesn't seem to like it as much. It can be kind of counterintuitive, because now I go over in my niche of real estate relocation. So when people are moving and relocating to these cities, I would do a 6, 7, 8-minute video. They would never rank. And I was looking at my competition on there, and they're doing 14 and 15-minute videos. Those are what we're ranking and getting 500,000 or 1 million views. So I started understanding, oh my gosh, I got to do more and more videos. And it takes a long time. Like, I shot hundreds of videos to figure this stuff out. The average view duration is what's going to catapult you up. Now, when I have these 14-minute videos as my competitors, I started shooting 20, 25, 30, even 40-minute videos, because I'm starting to realize that my crowd, my niche, they're wanting to know information about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, play in my city, in my area, and they will go at lengths to learn exactly, because they are making the biggest decision of their life. They're moving their family, their wife, their kids, their husband, their dogs, and they may be going not to a county away, but 2,500 miles away, if not a whole different country. And so these people, nights, weekends, they will sit there and just binge watch these. In fact, 24.7% of my million views I have on one of my channels comes from the television set. So people are really kicking the feet up and watching. I'm starting to understand that to scale, grow, and to dominate the algorithm of YouTube, it really depends on your audience. But at the same time, I know right now that longer videos pay better. So one trick that I do when cracking the YouTube algorithm is I'm going to go to YouTube. No tool. I just go right to the search bar, and I'm going to start searching in what I really want to shoot my videos about. And then I'm going to start seeing which videos are ranking up there and how long they are. I'm going to try and make a video a little bit longer than all of those, and most likely just steal their title. When it comes down to keywords, you're really trying to capture, 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 keywords at the most. And the rest of the title is getting them to click. That's why I say it's important for those click-through rates. In the title, that the title is just important for the click-through rates, because there are words you can put, urgent update, things you must know, or save tons of money, right? That's not being searched, but tips or how to explode the algorithm. 7 tips to beat the top YouTubers, right? So that's not being searched at the end. 7 tips to beat the top YouTubers, but how to crack that YouTube algorithm is, right? So there's ways you got to construct the video titles. And one tip that I do give you, Type it into Google. There's been blogs for like 20 plus years, and those blog writers are smart. They have so much more competition that they have to come up with the best title in order to really rank their blogs. So with those click-through rates, those average view durations, I'm telling you right now, start looking at your competition, seeing how long their videos are, and do longer videos. So now the average view duration, this is the stuff that I love, the AVDs. This is what I really pour into my channel and what I teach people, because the whole goal of YouTube, the algorithm, everything about it is to get people to the platform. That's it. They want to serve advertisements to people. They want to get them. So if you have a video that is just like all of your competitors, but it is keeping people on the platform for a longer period of time, not percentage, but a longer period of time, then you're inevitably going to rank that video. And what's most important about ranking is that you're also going to start getting more views from suggested and browse features. I have a YouTube channel now that I know how to grow these things. The YouTube search is the third traffic source, meaning that the way people are finding my videos isn't just from search anymore, which a lot of my other channels were because I wasn't making the longest videos. They really had to find me. Now my videos are getting thrown everywhere. So the YouTube algorithm really kicks in when I have all of my ducks in a row. I have a good thumbnail, I have a good title, and I'm making a really good video that's longer than most of my competitors and keeping people's attention. So my average view durations of 10, 12, 15 minutes is longer than those people, my competitors' actual videos. And so the way I'm doing that is really with a lot of storytelling. Storytelling, I found I'm going to be doing lots of videos on this, so I won't go too in depth, but if you can always start videos with a good intro, you know, like I did for this video. I remember starting my channels and never growing them. I remember, you know, watching my videos do nothing, and now, you know, I have 1 million views. I can grow these channels within 3 months to thousands of subscribers because of the work I've done. So I told you a story, and that's really what brought you in. So this whole video has been nothing but me telling you what I've seen work, and I think that's what's been, you know, allows you to stay on longer. You, at the end of the day, will never crack the YouTube algorithm code if you don't shoot a lot of videos, because you're going to start seeing this video start spiking and going, and these videos are all flat, and then you get another one that takes off. That's really what works, and that's how you can start sculpting what your channel's about. Lastly, the most important tip to cracking the YouTube algorithm and keeping people on the platform longer and click-through rates, you got to love what you're talking about. At the end of the day, if you're making stuff up and reading little verbiage and like, you know, bullet points, and it's just real blah, then nobody's going to watch that shit. You have to be yourself. You have to talk about things that you know, like, trust. And that is how you build your audience up of people who love watching your content. So when YouTube's whole goal is to keep people on the platform for as long as possible, what it's doing is it sees somebody who either this video was suggested on their home screen, or they searched it and found your video and they watched a long average view duration of that video. YouTube goes out and finds people with those exact identical characteristics, meaning, hey, this person watched it and these 10 people over here just like that, they're searching the same stuff. I think they're going to like it too, right? And so it knows if you like men on videos, women on videos, you like short videos, you like long videos, you like, you know, whatever the video is, it knows exactly what you like. And so that's why videos are fed in front of you. And that's how you start getting your videos suggested and on people's browse features, like their home screens, without you doing a damn thing. That is cracking the YouTube algorithm. And if you want, these videos are the ones that are going to help you explode your YouTube channel. Start clicking on those and you will be well on your way. Until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.